Hi guys, join me and let's make this maxi palazzo together. Welcome to class. So in this class we'll be making a maxi palazzo trouser. So measurement needed for it is waist circumference, hip circumference, trouser length, and crotch length. So I'll be dropping my I use a high-waisted palazzo, so we'll be making use of a 1-inch band. So I will divide my hips of 40 by 3. So I'll be dropping it on the waistline, hip line, and the hem line. So it's going to be a maxi palazzo. We are using the hip measurement. So I drop my crotch length and my trouser length already on the hip line. So I'll be dropping my hip divided by 4 plus 7 inches. I'll repeat the same on the waistline, that is 17. Repeat it on the waistline, and I also repeat it on the hemline as well. So I want it to be a maxi palazzo. I want it to be free on my body. That is why I'm adding the 7 inches. Some people go as far as adding 8 and 9, but mine is 7. So what I'll be doing now, I'll be connecting it. So from the hip, from the crotch line, I will go out by 2.5 for my crotch extension. I did a hip divided by 20 for the front. That gave me 2, so I added half into it, so it will be free. So I'm connecting it all the way to that point. I'll be connecting it all the way to that point. So I will come in on the hemline by 1.5 because I want to get a smooth connection by 1.5. So I'm connecting it back. So that is the front of my trouser. You see, very simple. It's not hard to draft at all. So now I make sure my connection is smooth, so I'll be cutting it out. After cutting it out, pardon me, this material was placed on fold into 2. So after cutting it to get the both front, so after cutting it out, I'll be placing the front on the same material. I will fold the material into 2. I'll place the front on it to get the back bodies. So I've just done that. So I'll be increasing my measurement by 2 inches. I'll be adding 2 inches all around. I first went up by 2 inches, so 2 inches all around. On the crotch depth line, I'll be doing my hips of 40 divided by 10 this time around because it's the back body, so it's supposed to be bigger than the front. So I'll be getting 4 inches. So I'll add half an inch to be making 4.5. So I will continue with I'll drop it at the back crotch line for my crotch extension. So I'll continue with my 2 inches all around. So my back crotch extension is 4. I added half to it, making 4.5. So I'll be connecting it. I'm still dropping my 2 inches. So I'll come in with my straight ruler. I'll connect a straight line to the 2 at the top, and I will terminate it at the waistline of the front to go up. So I'm connecting it with my chalk. I'm still doing the connection with my chalk. So now with my straight ruler, I'm connecting it to get a straight and smooth line. So that is it. It's not a hard thing to do. So I'm done with the back now. I'll be cutting it out. So no, I just remember I needed the waistline. I needed a little curve on the waistline, so I came in by 1.5 and connected it to 2 inches before the crotch line. That will give me a kind of shape on the waist. See, That will give me a kind of shape, although it's a maxi trouser, but I still need that. I need it to be a bit, I need the shape rather. It might not really show, but I like doing this. So it will give the trouser some kind of a bit of fitting on that area. So I'm cutting it now. Please, while cutting your fabric, make sure you place your hand on it. Don't lift it up. You end up cutting rubbish at the end of the day. Just place your hand on the fabric and cut. As you can see, that is what I'm doing here. Place my hand on it and make sure I cut it. So this time around, I want to slit the back part of the trouser open because it's on fold. I'm slitting it open. I left 0.25 at the back to use and slit it. So that is what I'm doing. I'm done with that. So we'll be meeting at the sewing machine. So I'm marking my chalk to indicate the wrong side and the right side. I love doing that as well. So we'll be going to the sewing machine now. So while cutting my trouser, I took out 2 inches from the waist for the band. So that is what I'll be using to cut my band. So I'm notching a point where my pocket will stop because this trouser will be having a pocket. So that is 2 inches from my waistline. So I'll be notching it down in order not to make mistake. That is what I'm doing. I notch it. So I'm done with that. Meet at the sewing machine. So I'm done joining my crotch line, the front to the front, the back to the back. I joined it together, the front and back together on the crotch. So right now I'll be placing my pocket. So I place my pocket 2 inches from the waistline. I place it to 7 inches. I made it 8, but I use half inch for sewing allowance. Then I left 7.5. So I place it, the remaining 2 for the back side of the trouser. So while placing it, make sure the front is facing the front. So I'm done. I'll be joining my trouser on the both sides, from the waist round the pocket and down to the hem. The same thing on the other side. I'm done joining now. So I want to join the crotch together. I'll be joining the crotch of my trouser together from the crotch down to the hem. So now I'm done. So I have my band with me. I'll measure around the waist to know how many, because it looks long, so I'm going to reduce it. So I measure around the waist of my trouser so ascertain how many inches I'll be using to get the band. So here is my band. I got 60 inches. So I cut a band of 60 inches. I sewed it together. I made sure I left a little space because this trouser will be having a rope, a long rope. So that at the middle, I sewed it to the middle. I skipped that part. I sew half inch to the other part. So that space you see right there is not sewn. That is where my rope will be passing through, because I'll be sewing this trouser on fold. So this space now, this hole will be facing the front of my trouser. That is where my rope will be coming out from. It's going to have a long strip. So that is where it will be coming out from. I will go to the sewing machine now. I had to iron it so you get to understand what I was talking about. I'll go to the sewing machine and sew it round. Sew this band round my waist. While sewing, please, I'm going to leave a channel where this band will be passing through. I won't be sewing everything. So I'll be leaving a channel where the band will pass through. As you can see, I'm done sewing. I'm done sewing. So that is this channel right there. I'll be passing the band through with together with my safety pin. I will pass the band through it. My actual waist measurement is 33, so I made the band 30 so it will grip. So at this point, if you have watched to this point and you haven't subscribed, I want you to please subscribe, like and share. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. You're always welcome. Please, please, please subscribe. I love you all. So this is what we will do next. I'm going to join it together either with a zigzag machine or a straight stitch. So we are almost getting to the end of the class. So we'll be closing the bone channel where the this thing passed through the elastic band. So I'm done joining and every other thing. See, you can see I've inserted the long strip. You see we are done with our maxi palazzo trouser. See how beautiful it is. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Bye.